السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.
I'm Dolly and I'm 20 years old and I'm beautiful and still a new plant. I'm just married to a big man. He is older than me by about 20 years. He is the owner of a spinning and weaving factory. And he has a ready-made clothes shop, and there are harems and many girls who work for him. And I hated my life with him, and my life with him is boring. It frustrated me, to the point that I think of killing him in order to get rid of him. If you want to know, why would I want him to die? Support me, Blake, and subscribe to the channel. My husband is blindly changing others, and imprisoned my freedom and all when I came to go out with my friends. He asks me about going and coming, and holding back my freedom. And I doubt him all the time, and every time I come I go out and go to my friends so that we can melt for the night and for anything. He suspects him and sends his driver with him to drive me. And at the same time he tells him to tell me, in the spirit of where did he come from. And in this way I died of my life. Even my friends noticed that he was changing forces against him and that he had impeded my freedom day and night. And I want the best base in the villa, and I never get out of it. Because he thinks that I am walking with a young man and his love, and he is old and sexually weak. And I want a young man who is still young of my age, who knows how to adapt me and makes me feel that I am still young and desirable, and my husband is sexually weak. Because sometimes he goes to his workshop and has a relationship with a dozen harems that he has in the workshop, and his concern is loyal to him, and they take money from him when they go to the operator, and peddler him and buzroa with him, and every day works a relationship with one of the form. I mean, he goes to his workshop, he pleases himself and his youth, and I burn my blood. And because doubt and love never meet, when doubt enters through the door, love comes out of the window, and doubt leads to killing the affection between me and my husband. Between me and him. And I told one of my friends about what would happen between me and my husband. My companion said to him, "Why do you forgive me for his death, and I inherited something and a few from him? But frankly, I am not patient and I want to die and get rid of it." But I was scared, and I thought to ask him for a better divorce, but I found that I would come out of the birth, yes, homs. And frankly, I thought for a while. I thought to myself, why should I die and get rid of him? Medicine what I take in my class and earn it and take what is seen and what is in front of it. And changed my treatment with my husband actually. And I began to dictate his life to him and to make him dispense with the harem of the operator. Except that he would go to them and remove everything from him. I came back like the first and took my husband in my lap and contained him, and instead of what I wanted, I killed him and took revenge on him. And because Maho is older than me, in my thinking and in my style, I made him return to youth like the first, and I made him 20 years younger. And when you see it, you won't know it at all. Because he changed 360 degrees and his face remained childish and his youth returned to him again. And Hero remained in an intimate relationship better than any young man. And he has 4 intimate relationships with him a day, and I'm the one who is now not enough and I can't. I am happy now because I changed my husband and made him a better man, and he grew stronger in my eyes, and I am completely happy with him and I love him much more than the first. This is thanks to the right thinking I did with my husband, my love. And now I have left him a son and a daughter, and they are all love and romance. And looking at their father, and you, too, if you are married to an older man, Metzelash and aware of my despair, You can change from your husband and make him the best one in the world, and behind every great man is a woman. It is possible that this old man is better than 100 young men. Because he will be faithful in his love and he will love you. But if he changes you, don't be upset, because that's how he loves you, and loves you sincerely and loves you seriously. And don't you think about hurting your husband purely, even if he is a monster with you. Be patient with him and think that you will change my island for the better. If you like the video, support me Blake and subscribe to the channel. International events with her husband. A friend of the family to Tota Rafat.
السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا